Hey friends, what is up? And thank you so much for stopping by my channel as always. For those of you who are new here, first off, welcome. I'm Daniel from iosoundstudio.com, where we make music for people all around the world. My goal is to impact the world with music and to inspire and to teach other people to do the very same thing. Man, so in today's video, I honestly just wanted to kind of recap this year and kind of give some of my thoughts for going into 2025 as far as mindset goes and aiming towards goals and that kind of thing. So first off, if you guys have already seen my other video of I'm back, then you already know how crazy this year has been so far. Not only did my wife and I have our very first kid this year in July, but I also got the opportunity to start working on my dream studio space, or at least for now, until we build a house, whenever that's gonna be. And both my wife and I went completely full-time being self-employed, which is crazy and has been quite a ride so far. Now, to kind of give a little bit of context, on top of being a music producer and having this side hustle going on for years, over the last couple years, I was also a youth pastor at a local church. I was also the DJ at a local radio station, and I also oftentimes went to Nashville, which is about 2 hours away from where I am right now. And I ran live audio there for different corporate conferences, which was super cool and, you know, paid pretty well, and I got to meet some pretty cool people. But this is what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be completely full-time for myself and to kind of have the freedom and the flexibility over my own schedule, because frankly, I think that I personally am the best at setting my own goals and setting my own expectations and moving towards the goals in an efficient way. But this year, I was finally able to do that. So at this point, I am a full-time music producer and mixing engineer, and my wife and I also have a marketing agency that we run together. So man, just to say that it has been such a blessing, both of us being able to work from home and being able to raise our daughter and being able to grow a business together has been such a blessing and has been so much fun. And this is the first time that I finally have a completely dedicated space for my studio. It is still kind of technically a spare bedroom, but I've renovated it in such a way that it's a lot more conducive to music production and less bleed from outside or adjacent rooms. And so it's been such a cool thing. I've also started to gain some somewhat decent traction here on YouTube and a little bit of traction across other social media platforms as well. And man, so it's been so cool getting to reach so many different people. It's been awesome hearing from you guys and hearing all the positive feedback in either DMs or comments. Thank you guys for being a part of the journey so far. I'm really excited to see what 2025 brings, and man, I'm just super pumped to see what happens on YouTube, on Instagram, with the business and all the things. By the way, if you want to see a full breakdown of the construction for this room, drop it in the comments below and let me know. I think it'd be really fun to make a video out of it. I did film everything on my phone while I was doing it because I'm a big nerd and I love seeing the before and after of projects like that, but you guys let me know. So let's talk about a couple of new things coming for me this next year. First off, you're still gonna get these kinds of talking head videos of me kind of just giving you advice, giving you feedback and things that I've learned from my own professional career as a music producer. But this next year, I'm also planning on putting out a ton more independent music of my own, along with all the client projects that I'm already working on. And I wanna kind of just bring you guys into that journey a little bit with me. And so a lot of the videos that I'm looking to film in 2025 are kind of behind the scenes of my production process on personal songs that I write and produce and that kind of thing. A lot more of a laid back type of vibe and kind of a low key grab a coffee and kind of hang out type of thing, if that's something that you're interested in. Let me know what kinds of videos you guys want to see from me. Let me know what kinds of videos you guys want to see from me in 2025, and I'll plan on trying to make some of those. Bless you. Whoop, you're back. Whoop, you're gone. And lastly, I just wanted to share a quick word with you guys. If you guys are still somewhere in the process, you're also aiming towards goals, you have those big, hairy, audacious goals that you're trying to reach toward and you're just not quite there yet, I just kind of want to share a little bit of advice with you. I've said this already before in other videos, but make sure you trust the process. If you're still hoping to reach some goals and you haven't quite gotten there and you've just been pushing year after year after year and you don't feel like you're making a lot of forward progress, then first off, I encourage you to kind of sit back, take like 30 minutes to an hour and kind of reflect on the things that you've done that have worked and reflect on the things that you've done that have not worked, and make some sort of strategy to do less of the things that don't work and more of the things that do work. I assure you, if you just stay patient, if you stay patient with the process, eventually you're going to get to where you want to go. Nelson Mandela said that a winner is a dreamer who doesn't give up. And so I encourage you, if it's the first year that you've been striving towards a goal, or your 5th year, or your 10th year, or your 15th year, keep on moving towards your goal. You're gonna get there if you never quit. And one thing I certainly can assure you is that if you do quit, you will absolutely never get there. So don't sell yourself short, don't fold under the pressure, and try to figure out how to keep on doing it. And also, don't forget to enjoy the journey along the way. Make sure you document it. Make sure you have something to look back on when you finally do get there, because truly a lot of the fun is in the journey anyways. So with that, friends, thank you so much again for subscribing. Thank you so much for following me along on my journey. And next year, I'm excited to put out some new videos. Make sure you let me know what kinds of videos you want to see down below in the comments. And if there is anybody that you know of that you think could benefit from videos like these, from the ones that I post on my YouTube channel or the kinds of ones to come, who's learning how to produce, or friends that are wanting to learn how to mix, feel free to share my channel with them. I'd love to build a community of like-minded producers and creatives. So with that, friends, I will see you in 2025 with a new video. And I'm super excited to share my journey, my process with you guys as we go about. See ya.